This is me being given a super illegal item by some random guy on a PvP server. This bow has power 255 which can one-shot anyone. Now although it would be super fun to bug abuse and rack up a bunch of kills, I'm kind of a civilized player and I don't want to be banned. But that didn't stop me from first killing a few players. Anyway, the problem was that since this bow held the potential to kill literally anything and I had it, that means other less calm players would want it off me to endlessly farm other players, which obviously isn't a good thing. Unfortunately, since I wasn't thinking and I already killed a few people, everybody in the free-for-all knew that I had the bow and I had a dilemma on my hands. I didn't want to continue bug abusing because, as Uncle Ben once said, with great power comes great responsibility. But at the same time, other players were trying to kill me in order to get my weapon so that they can bug abuse, which I can't allow. Someone who especially wanted the bow was this player named Fizayu, because I already shot them and as we soon find out, they love bug abusing. So Fiz is trying to get the bow off them. At first they just demand I give it to them, which obviously I'm not going to do. So then they start trying to assassinate me, which is obviously very hard to do because, well, I decide to shoot them whenever they attack me. But anyway, I had killed enough people and I was worried that if I killed anyone more, I could face punishments or get reported. By that point, Fiz had learned their lesson for fighting me, so everything was going great. That was, until Fiz and their teammate killed an ally of mine, the same person that gave me this bugged item. So naturally I wanted to avenge my teammate, and as I jumped down on my enemies, they began 2v1. Now normally I could easily tap them with a bow, but now I'd sworn on oath that I wouldn't exploit the weapon any longer. That meant I needed to get out of there while being 2v1 and without using my bow. If I died, the bow could fall into the wrong hand and could cause a massive genocide. So I needed to lock in. After I killed both of them, my teammate that gave me the bow came to me and wanted it back. I would have happily handed it over, if it weren't for the fact that I knew he would bug abuse, because the entire reason I found out about the bow was because he shot me with it early on. So I politely shook my head and then went to the spawn area where I could bank the bow in my ender chest, preserving it and keeping it safe from enemies. I was done using it and I planned to leave it there peacefully until eventually I could tell an admin I had it. And everything was going great, for a while. But then something happened which made me come out of retirement. You may be wondering how I got the power 255 bow. You may have thought up until this moment that my ally may have just gotten it off of an admin. But no, what actually happened was that some players were able to find a glitch to exploit items from other PvP kits on the server into this free-for-all map. And since there's a PvP kit called One in the Chamber where you are given a power 255 bow, clearly they must have gotten it from there somehow. But since this glitch was clearly growing in popularity after I got a super powerful bow, it left Fizayu to figure out how the glitch worked and exploit it to give themselves a kit of heaps of powerful items which normally were not accessible in free-for-all. Items including maxed out netherite armor, a maxed out mace, ender pearls, and strength potions. Because of this unfair advantage, Fizayu was getting heaps of kills and ruining the balance amongst the map. So I decided with great power comes great responsibility, and I was going to use the bow to take down Fiz and end this experience. So after I got into a 1v1 with Fiz and realized how powerful they really were, I started regularly getting the bow, walking around a bit to try and find Fiz, and then putting the bow back so that I didn't lose it. Remember, I only had intentions of using it against Fiz, and if anyone else killed me, then I would lose it, and all havoc would break loose. So I was taking as many safety precautions as possible to keep the bow, but it seemed like Fizayu was hiding. By this point, they were public enemy number 1, and only picking off the vulnerable players left out without backup. but eventually I found Fees AU attacking some innocent players and I took the chance to take them down. I had killed Fees AU, but now I had to retrieve as much of the illegal gear as possible before others came and stole it. The problem was Fees was coming back with their revenge, and since they no longer had exploited weapons, I didn't feel like it would be fair to shoot them again. So I quickly grabbed as many items as possible, and then it was time to escape with it all. I was single-handedly holding all glitched items, and if anyone else got it, they would be a nightmare to kill. But since people now knew I killed Fees, that meant Fees wasn't the only player that wanted me dead. I had escaped and I stored everything in my ender chest to give to the admins when they logged on. So, Fees AU stopped bug abusing and everything went back to normal. Please subscribe.